Oh, wow. My camera is messed up. Sorry, guys. See if that's better. There we go. My camera was smudged. Okay. What's going on, January? Welcome. I apologize for that little technical difficulty. I got on here and I was blurry. What's going on, Master Gamer? Welcome, JV. K-Pop, Alyssa, welcome. Lincoln Central Coins, welcome. Our Themed Life. So glad y'all are here and we can kind of discuss some things. I will get off topic a little bit because there's two things I kind of want to discuss. But as you can tell in the thumbnail and title, I do want to discuss a little bit about the video that I had put up last night. I'm pretty sure everyone here has watched the video and commented and everything, so no worries there. If anyone else comes in, or I have people that do like to just kind of watch, not big talkers and commenters, which is fine. But anyone else, if you haven't seen that video that I posted last night on depression, if you go watch it real quick, it's about 12 minutes. I'll be on here probably about an hour. So if you go watch it real quick, and then that way we can kind of discuss some topics. I have my notes that I had wrote out here in front of me, just in case there are some things. So there are a lot of stuff that I wasn't able to really go over, because I didn't want to be sitting here like, looking down at the notes and trying to talk on camera. So I just kind of went with the flow on it. And actually, I didn't even edit any of it. What's going on, Maurice Cooper? What's up, Asian? Glad you're here, man. So the video seems to have gotten some good views and stuff like that in the 12, 13 hours it's been up, which is awesome. But I do want to talk a little bit about what I tweeted on Twitter. It's so hard for me to say that. What I tweeted on Twitter. So I had put on there that there are videos, of course, most of the people have heard of the whole controversial thing about Logan Paul's video that he uploaded, blah, 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 whatever, right? My thing is, it's not just about necessarily the video and everything else. My thing is, first of all, you have all these kids that are looking up to these people, and I've said it a ton of times. I will say it again. I will say it till I'm blue in the face, because I have young daughters. We have a boy on the way, and I can't stand to see kids looking up to these people. And then they come out with an apology video saying how they're so sorry. Well, I guarantee you he just unlisted the video so he can still keep the views. People only care about the views when they're that big, and it's so sad. It's so wrong, because videos that we could be helping people, with their life and uplift people, those videos, they're not as controversial, so they're not getting the attention they need. And not my video. My video has already, from what I've seen in the comments, has already helped people, which is awesome, and that's all I could ask. But there's other people. What's going on, Jesse? Welcome. Mills and Millie, welcome. Sorry I missed that when you first came in. I apologize, but welcome to the stream. So basically, with everything going on, is that people are so blindsided, and they allow themselves to be taken for a ride. And it's very disheartening that kids are actually looking up to these people. I don't care that this guy came out with an apology. I could care less. I watched his apology. I really did. It seemed like it was heartfelt, whatever. My thing is not only on Logan Paul's aspect of it, but also on YouTube's side. We have family-friendly videos that are being demonetized the second they are uploaded. And yet a video that shows that graphics type stuff. What's going on, Blazekin? Welcome. The graphic video that shows that kind of stuff is automatically approved just because he's huge on YouTube. I'm sorry, but I don't care how big of a business you are. You cannot allow that to happen. And, YouTube can try and shut all of the people down that try and, fight all of this stuff going on. But they don't realize how strong positivity is. As Asian always says, teach peace. It is so strong when you're teaching peace that it doesn't matter what they do. They can try and tear you down. Most of you guys have seen how Lunatic Dad lost almost 8,000 subscribers. And he is back up, back running. He is, just as good as ever, And the thing is that people that sit here and try to make a difference are getting put on the back burner, and it should be the opposite. Our Theme Life says it's really sad now how the YouTube dynamic is so screwed. It is. It's very sad. I was wondering if you were going to repost that, Alyssa. Alyssa says, can't stand Logan Paul, etc. Not a good example at all. Makes me sick how much money they make and how they go about it. Exactly. Welcome, dude behind the camera. Welcome. So glad you're here, man. If y'all don't know who Dude Behind the Camera is, definitely go check his channel out. Amazing channel. But yeah, as far as the video, I didn't watch the video that is in question with Logan Paul, whatever. I saw everything about it, but it was taken down before I could even see the thumbnail or whatever. But the thing is that, for one, he should have never had to take that video down. He should have, first of all, he should have never uploaded it. What person in the right mind can sit here and say, I feel comfortable of uploading something like this, And then people wonder why kids and young adults are so depressed. Look at the things they're watching online. Look at all of the trauma that they're being subjected to. Now, if you think about it, back, sorry I'm missing a few comments, you guys. But back, I'd say 20 years ago, a rated R movie was rated R for certain things, right? Those same movies that were rated R 20 years ago now are probably rated PG-13, maybe even PG. I got distracted. Picture is messed up again. Is it you talking about my picture? Yeah, let me know, Asian. Let me know. Appreciate that. If what's going on, boss lady? Oh, on the wall. Oh, what's going on, boss lady? Welcome. There's actually like a thumbtack holding it there. I don't know how it. No, there's a thumbtack right next to it to keep it there. I didn't even put that thumbtack there. No, it's fine now. I just fixed it. It's supposed to be on the side of the thumbtack. Asian always lets me know about that picture. Let's see. Oh no, I'm the same way, but because if you guys could see my screen where my comments are, then I'm watching your comments is covering that picture up, so I can't even see it. But if I could see it, I'd probably notice it because I'm the same way with pictures being crooked. No problem, Asian. But yeah, with everything going on online and SG Plays, if you guys don't know who SG Plays is, please check his channel out. Because he has actually brought up a good point on Twitter where we're having a little bit of a discussion. Boss Lady says, I suffer from mild depression too. It doesn't matter if it's mild, major, whatever it is. Depression is depression, to be honest with you. And I don't know if you've had a chance to watch my video. I go over a few topics, a few tips and stuff. Sometimes we're not able to do the kind of 30-minute power walk or whatever. Oh, all right, Asian, no problem. Some people aren't able to do that 30-minute power walk 3 times a week, which is the same thing as you taking antidepressant medicine. If you look on Google and look up some information and start doing a little bit of research, you'll find out that doing the power walks and everything actually give you the same, what is it? I forget, I'm on live, I can look at this. It's serotonin and dopamine. So those are the two chemicals that low levels can cause you to become depressed. So, power walking can actually help that part. Now, there are other aspects to depression. Let's see. I suffer from severe depression, severe anxiety, but I just look at my babies when I feel down, and it solves everything in the world. Yes, and see, that's also a good way of looking at it, Jesse, because Some things, what's going on, R. Johns? Appreciate you being here. Some things, you have that are they're more of a huge impression on you, so you can look at those things and they can help with your depression and everything. But, a lot of people, when they start to get older and everything, and their kids move out, you can start battling it again. So, just try your best to stay on top of it too, because that's a very good way of looking at it. And a lot of things that I've known or that I've realized myself, back when I was kind of, honestly, I didn't even consider myself depressed. If I'm being completely blunt with you guys, I didn't consider myself depressed. I was just always mad and angry and down and, and everything else. I didn't look at it as really depression, but when things happen in your life, you can, become severely depressed and not even know it sometimes, And the thing is that, I'm in the same situation, boss lady. I can't power walk because of my knees and my back. And also, I have a little bit of a heart problem or chest problems, whatever it is. But, so I find the same kind of problem and everything with doing that. What's going on, Dee Dee? Welcome. Glad you're here, man. Welcome, Nicola. I'm sorry. I always struggle with your name. I apologize. Blaziken says, I don't know if I'm depressed. I guess sometimes I get sad for no reason or just sensitive. That might be like a beginning factor of depression, Blaziken. So what I would say is that, possibly try to keep it from maybe getting any worse. Always come to live streams that are always positive and uplifting. That really does help. And that's why I think I have people that do like to just sit back and watch live streams, maybe not comment and everything. Because it is helping them, and so, always try to remain around positive people. Blaziken, I know you are always around Asian, and you can say it just as much as I can till we're blue in the face. Asian is the most uplifting, person you could ever be around. And he's just like me. He's very blunt to the point. He doesn't sugarcoat things, but at the same time, he's the best friend you could possibly have. And that's why I love being in his live streams. I love people that aren't fake. They'll be very blunt and straight to the point, but at the same time, they are the kindest people you'll ever meet. Jesse, I know I'm behind on comments, guys. I apologize. Jesse says, Our Theme Life, I have been sub to you a while now, but, that's for Our Theme Life. My apologies. Let's see. For me, getting outside help. Welcome, Ruby Slippers. And Ruby Slippers says, for me, getting outside helps my depression. Most definitely. Welcome, Green Bay Wacky. I'm glad you came to the stream, man. And let's see, Asian says I have chronic depression, but I learned to see past it. And that's really a good way to kind of look at things also, Asian. Miracle, stop jumping around. You're shaking the whole floor. You're shaking the whole floor. I know, it's good that you're getting off the ground, but you're shaking the whole floor. But yeah, that's a very good way of kind of looking at it and dealing with it too, Asian. Sometimes you just have to try to be strong and just look past it. And you're still going to have those, feelings of being down and depressed. Sorry, I'm trying to move it so Miracle doesn't knock my phone off. But, trying to look at, trying to look at the better things in life can sometimes help. And sometimes it'll, make you even mad. No, Miracle, you can't climb on the table. You can't climb on the table, okay? You want to come sit with Daddy? You can come sit with Daddy, but be careful. Okay? Come on. Watch your head or your face on the edge of the table. Okay. There we go. Can you be still? Can you be still and just look? Look, we're going to read comments, okay? We're going to read comments. Elise, did you hear her? Yeah. She had never said that before. Let's see. And Blason says, I agree. I just like Makoto's gaming and funny expressions. Yeah. Asian is amazing watching him play those games and stuff, Trying to make sure. Avenger, welcome. Glad you're here. What's going on, Appy Droid Development? Welcome. If you guys haven't checked out Appy Droid Development's channel, very awesome channel. Very informative. They can kind of really help out with the the apps and everything else. I'm pretty sure y'all have quite a few apps, if I'm not mistaken. The last I heard, I think Green Bay was talking about your guys' channel too the other night. And I think that's where I might have met you at. Welcome, Shorty. Glad you're here. Welcome to the stream. Flutter Dew, welcome. I'm trying to get everyone in that's in here without missing anyone. Miracle, everyone's saying hi to those comments now. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, cool. So, some of my notes. I want to go over some of my notes, and if you haven't watched the video, definitely check it out. But I'll kind of go over some of the same points here in the stream, and we can discuss it as well. And I know there's a lot of people here that aren't in, America. There's people here that are in Australia, United Kingdom, Thailand, although it's over midnight in Thailand, so I'm not sure Megan and Wicked are even still awake. But even these statistics kind of count for worldwide. It's just, of course, when I look up the statistics, it gives me the American statistics since I'm in America. It says 15 million plus Americans suffer from depression. Now, to me, that's, I mean, it could be one person that suffers from it. It's still a huge deal. But to have 15 million people that suffer from it just in one country, that is huge, And depression is such a wide kind of range topic. Depression covers a lot of stuff. It covers feeling sad, empty, hopeless, fatigue, loss of energy, feeling tired, which, if you're getting less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night, that's also part of it that can cause depression. Feeling worthless or guilty about something, or having death or suicidal thoughts. All that stuff is things that they say, are just a additive of depression. You could have one, you could have all of them. Alyssa says, that's funny you say that. Someone recently asked me if I'm depressed, and I don't think I am, but there have been times when I guess it was headed that way, but I have 4 girls that need me to keep me going. Yeah, exactly. And that's great that, we have our families for that too. But there are also people out there that they don't have their families to, kind of, help them through that or give them the drive, people that might be at home, alone, and there's not really that outlet, and that's why I also talk about trying to get out the house as hard as it might be for some of us. I think one guy said he was in a wheelchair, so power walking's out of the question, I completely understand that. And maybe, I'm not sure, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist or anything. Maybe it's just any exercise at all that can produce that serotonin and dopamine. Miracle, you're really loud. Can you go play with... No. Go play in the dollhouse with them, okay? Go play in the dollhouse. You have the whole dollhouse all to yourself. Okay? No, don't kick that. There you go. Don't kick that. Get down. Go put him in the dollhouse. What's going on, Michelle? Welcome. Little dwarf mommy of 2 boys. Welcome. So glad you're here.
Let me see it.
What? What does she have? Piano. No, she didn't break it. Let me see. I'll just put the leg back in. She just pulled the leg in, or pulled the leg out. But she might go play. Go put it in the dollhouse, okay? Sorry, you guys. Let's see. Michelle says, I have clinical depression. Now, you guys, since, some of you guys are in these situations and stuff, y'all will have to let me know the difference between, like the different depressions and stuff, because I'm not sure. I didn't see much on that. I just saw the signs of depression, some of the ways we can combat depression, stuff like that. What's going on, Playman TV? Welcome. Glad you're here. Jess says, I sleep like 4 hours a night, don't have family support, all I got is my kids, but they are more than enough. Yeah, exactly. And, I'm glad that you kind of have that outlet, that's good to hear that, you do have that outlet to help you out. Agent says he's back for a few seconds. Let's see. What's going on, Nubeto? Welcome. I'm sorry I'm behind on comments, you guys. Oh, no, I'm not too far behind. Never mind. So yeah, if you guys can let me know a little more, like the difference between clinical depression. Mild depression is probably just having mild depression type thoughts, stuff like that, as I could probably guess from the name. But I guess there's different things or different versions, or what's the word? Some that are worse than others, I guess. But you can definitely let me know what your thoughts are as far as the differences in all of it. Alyssa says, so I think I have always just pushed me aside and kept that smile and upbeat attitude that everyone expects from me. No time for me for anything, really. I walk a lot. Maybe that's what has saved my sanity. Yeah, I mean, they do say that, any kind of exercise is very good for you mentally, as well as, that's what I'm trying to say, as well as your chemical balances kind of being in check, Awesome, Nubeto. I'm going to have to check to see if the bell's clicked on your channel, because I don't think I got a notification for it. Avenger says, I used to be able to hide my depression and thoughts. Now I'm surrounded by people who help me. That's awesome, Avenger. That's awesome. Different types. Yeah, different types. Okay, Flutterdo. Yeah, definitely different types. That's a better way of saying that for sure. And the thing is, a lot of us in here do have a support group outside of YouTube. But at the same time, you guys, if there's anyone in here, whether you're commenting or whether you're just listening, which is perfectly fine, I want to help as many people as we possibly can in here. This is always a place where you can come and, find uplifting people. We have, 22 people in here, and everyone in here is so uplifting and so helpful. And there's always people that are streaming. If you want to kind of get away from it all and, I guess relieve some of that built up kind of anguish or whatever you want to call it, definitely check out Green Bay Wacky's stream. I mean, he is hilarious. He's always on stream, always, uplifting and helping people kind of keep that positive attitude with comedy and everything else. So definitely check out his stream. I think kind of the way Green Bay has been recently is maybe every other day or every, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 times a week. He streams at night. So definitely check his channel out to kind of have that uplifting, positive vibe also. Appy Droid says it's expensive here for CBD oil. I make my own Mystic Green vape. Cool. That's awesome. Welcome, Michigander, man. Glad you're here, Rob. Appreciate you being here. Just as I find with severe depression and severe anxiety, pushing outside my comfort zone helps. I'm not much into people, so YouTube has helped a lot. Being seen, people talk to me. Yeah, exactly. And YouTube can be I don't know why my voice just cracked there. YouTube can be a huge help to a lot of people. But at the same time, you guys, let's just remember, you have to be careful on YouTube because it can be the exact opposite. YouTube can also cause your depression to get worse, and you might not even be knowing it. Because you can be on YouTube and be watching a controversial video or be watching a video like we were talking about earlier, with that kind of graphic scenes and stuff that you might not think are affecting you, but it is affecting you mentally, Okay, here's Green Bay's actual schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday is kind of my current thing. 4 long streams. Definitely. Green Bay will go on for 6-7 hours, sometimes longer. And he is all about gaining active subs. I wouldn't necessarily call Green Bay Wacky a sub for sub, even though some of the people in the chat kind of turn it that way. Green Bay Wacky is just a very uplifting comedy channel where you can go and meet people and gain active subscribers. People have known to gain 40, 50 subscribers, sometimes even more. We've helped people, get 60 to 70 subscribers in one night. And it's not all about the number. It's all about support. But at the same time, it's very hard when you first start out. So definitely check out Green Bay, especially if you're just starting out with your channel and getting growing. Awesome place to really start out. Nubeto says I have autistic. No, Miracle. No. My phone's on that. No. Nubeto says I have autistic-related depression. I mainly take medicine for it, but I also do a lot of walking, 10 to 15 miles a day. That's awesome. Just in the little bit of research I did, they said that the antidepressant medicine is basically doing the same thing that it does when you're walking, a few times a week. But also, no, Miracle, stop. Elise, can you get her? She's like climbing on the table and then she's trying to pull this leaf thing up or whatever this thing's called. And she's about to smash her fingers. Don't you give mommy that look. That poor me look. And so the thing that I found with my research is that antidepressant medicine can actually cause you to become more depressed later on. I'm not sure about while you're taking it necessarily, because it's supposed to help you. I've never taken the medicine, so I don't really know how it would make me feel. But they say that people are a whole lot more likely to become more severely depressed after they get off of the medicine because they were so dependent on the medicine. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that medicine's bad or anything like that at all. I'm just saying that's what the research has shown. Welcome, Lenny. Glad you're here. Look for a hobby you can enjoy. It really does help. Yeah, definitely. And some people, I think, really need these live streams because it's interactive. Honestly, you can watch videos all day long, but I think the interaction with people is really what kind of helps. And so my whole goal with trying to help people on YouTube, I think even with this new series, depression, I think really needed to be the first video to kind of kick it off. And I have, like 15 subjects to talk about for my awareness videos. And the thing is that I think depression might be like the underlying factor to a lot of other issues. PTSD from traumatic, experiences, stuff like that. I think that depression comes along with that. I think that if you have PTSD, you have depression too. I don't really see why you would say, I have PTSD and not depression. I think it's, basically the same thing. It's just you have a traumatic experience that's causing that depression. That's just my opinion. That's not scientific. I just believe that people that have... What is that? I don't think you're supposed to be eating that. I don't think you're supposed to be eating that. Can I see it? I don't think that's candy or anything. Oh, it's a gummy. They've been sitting here playing with this, and it's a gummy.
It's not a gummy.
It's a gummy, Elise. Come feel it.
It's not a gummy.
She just licked it, and it's a gummy.
It's not a gummy.
Come feel it. It's a gummy.
I know what you're talking about.
She licked it. Ew.
It smells like plastic. So
Get down. Go see mommy. Let's see. Oh, no problem, Lincoln. No problem. Welcome back. All right, Michelle. See you in a minute. Alyssa says, you'd be hard-pressed to not find someone on YouTube willing to lend an ear. I've met the most amazing people, and I stumbled across my favorite YouTuber's channels. Now he's one of my closest friends. That's awesome. And that just goes to show... What's going on, MK3? Welcome. That just goes to show how, much of a positive vibe YouTube can have, even with all the negativity out there. People that are literally doing anything for the views. And I say views, it's good to have views. People are watching your content. That's awesome. But when you change your standards, when you change your morals just for the views, that's when it becomes a problem. If you're wanting to help as many people as you possibly can, getting as many views as you can is a great thing. If that makes any sense at all to you guys, as far as, people that do stuff for the views and that people that want the views to be able to help people. Or, and I don't mean helping people just in the sense of, being uplifting or anything. Watching comedy, watching entertaining videos is also helpful. All those videos are very helpful. Not just, sitting behind a camera like I am talking to people. That's not the only way to help people. We have so many other people in our community that actually put out really good videos that do help people. Just by simply going and sitting and watching someone play video games and then communicating with the host and talking to people in the chat. It's like a network of friends and family that you get to talk to. People outside of YouTube don't understand that. They think YouTube's just creating videos. But when you actually start talking to people on YouTube, you understand and you realize that it is more than just a group of people. It's more than just a community. It is actual friends and family, and you meet a lot of good people. I appreciate that, Green Bay. I missed a few comments. I apologize if let me see. I saw something red. I have tons of people say I was so depressed and I came to your stream and you cheered me up with laughs. It's not always about the subs. To some of my fault. Yeah, definitely, Green Bay. I don't go to your channel to, necessarily gain a bunch of subscribers or whatever. If people want to support me, that's perfectly fine. But I don't go in there, start, subbing up, subbing down, and this and that, just to try and get, the subs or anything. I love Green Bay, okay? Green Bay is my YouTube brother. Green Bay is one of the most awesome people that you will ever meet, and I will always go to his streams just because of Green Bay, Welcome, BR fam. I think I saw your message. I'm sorry if I'm skipping stuff. I'm so far behind you guys. Please bear with me if I missed something. I had someone actually leave the chat yesterday because I didn't get to his message till after he left, and I just was so far behind. BR fam says, very cool you're doing this, bro. You got a great heart. I battle with bipolar depression, so totally get this topic. Reason why I do my best to be there for others and bring laughter to my loud and craziness. Yeah, of course, man. And you being so uplifting and so energetic, your energy, and this goes for all of us, our energy projects and kind of, it's like a yawn. It's very contagious. Your energy can be felt through other people. So it's always great. Little Dwarf Mommy of 2 boys says, later on I'll be doing a video of depression and addiction, so if anyone is having hard times and would like to come over and just talk about all that kind of stuff, I would love to hear from you guys. Most definitely. I will do my absolute best to be there. I just met Little Dwarf Mommy of 2 boys, I think it was day before yesterday. Amazing channel, so informative, and I just froze. Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm back. Okay, hopefully you guys can still see me. And of course I just missed a ton of comments. Yeah, definitely Green Bay. I know a lot of people miss my streams because I'm mourning, but you know what? We have 25 people in here, and hopefully people that are here, I'm able to help them, and they can, know more about depression and be able to help other people too. So I'll try my best to actually stream in the morning and in the evenings, as much as my wife hates that. What's going on, TJ's Woodworking Shop? Welcome, man. TJ's in the house. Let's see. What's going on, Illage? Welcome, Andy. Welcome. I'm pretty sure I probably missed a few people. The Old Stoner. Welcome. So glad y'all are here. I know I missed a lot of comments. I just got a call for some reason, and it scrolled all the way to the bottom of the comments. At least that was the landlord. Will you just go out there and see if he just pulled up or something? I'm not sure. I just want to make sure. I wasn't about to answer it, but smile at people even if it's just in chat. It just may change their day. Exactly, Lenny. Exactly. And you just saying hey to someone. I try my best to put like the exclamation points, exclamation points behind, saying hey and everything, just because I think it kind of helps, just because I think it kind of helps people. Well, I guess he can't. Yeah. Well, he'll go through the yard. I don't care if he goes through the yard. But having those emojis, those exclamation points, I really think it kind of helps people to really feel a lot more welcome. Some chats, they're like, oh, don't use emojis. Oh, you can only use 3 emojis in the stupid chat. Really, guys? I don't care if you freeze my phone from emojis. I could care less. This is all about you guys in the chat. This is all about y'all feeling comfortable and having a place to go and relax, and having a place that is hate-free, drama-free, troll-free. My mods, man, and BR Fam is amazing. They love kicking the trolls out. Like, they have fun and hitting that boot button on those trolls, And I find it so fun to, kind of have the trolls come in and battle them, and just like, kick them out. But, I'll say my piece before they leave. Trolls don't affect me. Haters don't affect me. If you let them affect you, that's what they want. So, I love people that will come in and be so uplifting. Like Leslie, yeah, exactly. Let's see. Yeah. Green Bay streams so late that when I stream in the morning, he's still sleeping, trying to recover from a 6-7 hour stream, Yeah, the trolls go right back under the bridge. But actually, welcome Hunter. Glad you're here. The dude behind the camera, I was on his panel the other day, and we were talking about trolls a little bit too. And the dude was saying that, he kind of would want to have like a troll chat, like a chat where he could talk to the trolls and maybe possibly, find out, what's going on with their life, because maybe the trolls just want a voice and they want to be heard, which I completely understand. There are, some people out there that are just, don't do that. Why are you so mean? Why you gotta be so mean? Hope I don't get copyrighted just for saying words. I don't even think I said the right words. But, yeah, with the trolls and stuff, I think, there are a lot of people that, a lot of trolls that are kind of just bad people. They just love hate and stuff like that. But, they all need love too. And, I'd say 100% of the trolls, they're having problems and issues in their own life. And that's why they kind of resorted to the hate. Misery loves company, and someone else probably got to them, and that's how it is. I'm going to hold you unless you go see mommy. Green Bay Wacky says, well, I do a lot of responding to comments, and I hang out with people in Hangouts, sometimes way late. I go to sleep at 6, 7, or 8 a.m. lots. Yeah, definitely. And Green Bay Wacky knows, your family kind of hates that too. But it's very refreshing to be able to help people. And what? And being able to go into live streams and being able to talk to people and maybe say hey, and just knowing that just saying hey to someone could maybe just saying hey to someone actually can change their day and make them have a better day. Here, go see mommy. Okay? Go see mommy. Go watch Frozen. Happy Droid says, what's going on, Raven Wolf? Welcome. Happy Droid says, I've turned a few trolls around in my time just because of a misunderstanding. Yeah, exactly. There are some people that, I've blocked and everything just because I know with their personality and everything they've done, they've crossed way too far past the line. And you know what? I just don't care. They're not welcome at all. It would take a miracle, which miracles do happen. That's why my daughter's name is Miracle, for me to actually allow them back in just because of things they've done. But, I do believe that, trolls, a lot of the times, trolls are just people that have a lot of stuff going on in their life. And, trolls probably have a lot of depression, which is why I think that, depression videos may be able to help those people that might not even know it. They might be sitting in the back, ready to pounce, ready to, whatever you want to call it, start that hate up, and try to find things in your live streams or things you say to, turn against you or whatever. And that's why, being on video is actually a good thing, because if you keep all your videos up, even though, a lot of my live streams are unlisted, they're all in my playlist, my live stream playlist, so every single one of them can be seen. So if someone came in and said, oh, you said this, I'd be like, okay, where? Show me the proof, because I have all the proof. So I don't care what they say. I don't care if they try to twist my words around, because my words are recorded, and that's why some people really do really watch what they say and everything, because they are recorded, Let's see here. I missed a few comments, but let's see if I can catch up. I have a big heart. Yeah, you do, Green Bay Wacky. You really do. A lot of times you're more willing to give, 2, 3, 4, 5 second chances, you know. And I admire that, you know. There a lot of people don't have that, you know. Let's see. I've tried with some, but they just have that I don't care attitude. I try my best to be kind, but some are very hateful. Yeah, and the thing is, when they're hateful, if anyone's like, you know, has hateful comments, one thing that I will never allow in here, and I will block, I don't care, and they will never be allowed back, because, you know, it takes a certain person to be this way. But if you ever make a racist comment, then I'll just block you, and you're never going to be allowed back in. I don't care what you say or do. You know, because that's one thing I don't have any tolerance for at all. Asians the same way. You know, most people in here are the exact same way. You know, and I just don't find any room for it at all. So, you know, that's one thing that you know what, it might be bad on my part, but I'll never allow someone back into my stream once that happens. You know, that's just me, and that always will be me. Like it, love it, and I don't care. You know. Raven says, I've been suffering with clinical depression and anxiety for over 3 years now, and I find just getting out and about helps. Yes, it definitely does. It definitely does. Illich says, the greatest reply is, I'm sorry you feel that way. It's quite disarming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you don't really feed into their drama and, you know, feed into their hate and comments and everything, you don't let it affect you, they don't even know what to say after that. Let's see. Depression is not just feeling sad. It goes a lot deeper than you normally think. Yeah, and I have just a few stuff, you know, written down that, you know, I do have another part. We're a little over halfway through, but I do have another part I do want to discuss. But a lot of this stuff I mentioned earlier, you know, sad, empty, hopeless, fatigue, loss of energy, tired, worthless, guilty. Like, you know, some stuff just because, you know, you think, oh, well, I'm not feeling sad, I'm not depressed. You could have, like, no energy at all. You just don't want to move, you know, and you could actually be feeling depressed and not even know it, you know. And I'm sure there are other stuff. The old stoner, I'm sure, could probably, you know, tell us other signs, you know, of depression. Mine was mainly just feeling, like, angry, mad at the world. You know, back when I was really depressed and down, I blamed everyone else. You know, I thought, oh, my life sucks, you know, and oh, well, you know, I can't do this, and, you know, I can't make it, and I can't become rich, and why can't I find a job that just pays me a ton of money, and, oh, people are so cruel, it's not my fault, blah, blah, blah. You know, and those were all the feelings that were keeping me down. Those were the thoughts that were keeping me down. And when I really started to appreciate what I did have, even though I might not have had much at the time, when I started appreciating what I did have, and looked at, you know, people that were just right there around me that were 10 times worse. You know, it started to help me kind of come back from that, you know. Yeah, Dee Dee says block people, do nothing, people make new account and come back. Yeah, exactly. BR Fam saw that one day. Came in with, what, like 8 accounts. Illich says, I was always told truly depressed people don't admit it. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is that, you know, people that are going through stuff and, you know, they are going through a lot of, you know, trials and, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, when they sit there and they'll go into a stream, you know, a lot of times they might act all positive and happy, but really, you know, outside of it, you would never know. You know, you don't see people on the street walking around with a sign saying, hey, I'm depressed. You know, you see people in Walmart. You don't see anyone saying, oh, I'm depressed, I don't feel good, blah, blah, blah. You know, they might just be walking around with a bad attitude. And 85% of the people in Walmart might be, you know, might be depressed. And you never know. You know, and that's why I love these streams, is that people can come in here and say, you know, I've had this, I've dealt with this. This is part of, you know, the signs, that's the word, signs of depression. Stoner says, I missed the first part of the discussion. The most dangerous feeling is feeling worthless. Yeah, definitely. And you know, worthless or guilty about something, you know, and something that, you know, I've dealt with a little bit is feeling guilty about something that really isn't your fault at all. You know, both my wife and I have been through a lot of the stuff with my daughter when she was born. you kind of always kind of have that feeling like, I could have done this, and why didn't I do this? Oh, it's my fault because I should have been doing this, and and Miracle was born 4 months early, and your first thoughts are, you blame yourself, even though things just happen, a lot of stuff that goes on in your life, things just happen, and trying to accept that you're not at fault for a lot of stuff, I appreciate that, Andy. I appreciate that. What's going on, Rochelle? Welcome. That'd be awesome, Raven. That'd be awesome. You never know. People might be going through the exact same thing, and you could, help other people out there. Maybe people that, aren't subscribed to me, but that are subscribed to you. And get it out there. Kind of spread it, BR Fam says, many also find comfort in their depression and rather be depressed than happy at times because they just don't feel they can ever get past it. Yeah. Well, and something, I'm doing awesome, Rochelle. Appreciate you asking. The thing is that I think with some of the people that are depressed, and I know I kind of had a problem with this, is that when I was feeling down and I was in that bad place, I guess you could say, in my life, I didn't want to be around positive people. I looked at positive people like, they were the scum of the earth. I didn't want that positivity. People try and come around me and be positive. I'm like, just back the heck off. Don't freaking talk to me. Stuff like that. I know how that is. I've been there. And every time I go out somewhere and people are all active and very happy-go-lucky, and I'm just like, you know what? Life's not that great. Chill out. How could you be so happy? I've been there. I know that feeling, and I'm not sure that any one person could actually sit there and just, snap you out of it. I think it's a work in progress, people can help you, but it's a long road, Let's see. TJ says, because you have depression, you don't have to be a troll. I have depression and I don't be mean and act like a troll and I get along with everybody, no problem. Yeah, that's very true. I think some people use it as an outlet and they use depression as maybe an excuse to be a troll. But at the same time, I think their mindset is they can't stand being around happy people. And so maybe that's why they kind of use that as their excuse to be a troll. Just kind of my thought on it, or my opinion. I don't even know how far I am behind on comments. You have to recognize your own depression. Yeah, exactly, Andy. You have to recognize that you're depressed. You have to recognize it yourself. If you don't admit it yourself, then how are you ever gonna, get better and help it out? TJ says, I have my problems too, and I tried to commit suicide 3 times. My friend, I think there's different types of depression. Yeah, definitely. And, I've heard of people that, will sit there and be like, well, I did this and I did that. And some people say, I didn't even have any reason. I just, wanted to end it. They weren't even depressed, and so there's all types of different things out there. But at the same time, these people that go around, claiming that they're going to do that, I think they're just looking for attention. People that want to do that stuff, they're never going to sit there and tell you, oh, I'm going to go do this. I have actually unsubbed from people that have acted that way, just because they wanted, attention, and they're like, oh, I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to do that, because nobody loves me. There's a difference. You can tell when people are sincere and when people just want the attention, and there are people out there that will get on videotape and tell you how it is and tell you that they feel like doing this stuff. And, those people really are, and we do need to do our best to help them. But you can tell when someone's just doing it for the attention, Alyssa says, I think that chemical imbalances in the brain can already be present, but are amplified when a depressed person turns to a drug thinking it's going to help, whether it's prescription or not. Yeah, definitely. I have a certain family member that, was on different medicines, and they were also on like antidepressants and everything. And some of those medicines mixed together just did not do well at all. Or no, this was before they had been put on antidepressants. Some of the medicines didn't work at all, didn't work well with each other. So they ended up being depressed. So the doctor prescribed them with antidepressants. and all it did was make it worse because the medicines were mixed together, and you know, some of those medicines you shouldn't be taking together, and it actually made it 10 times worse. And it was hard seeing a family member to go through that, you know? It's not easy, my friends, to have this problem. Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry if I missed any comments. Feel free to retype them down at the bottom. I missed so many comments up there. I've seen people do this for attention. I had to remove myself from that connection. Yeah, exactly. You know, and the thing is that I had I wouldn't say necessarily a really good friend of mine, but I did have a friend of mine that he also knew my sister. And I was actually because I've been trying to quit smoking for years now. And I was actually in a addiction class. And it didn't matter what you're addicted to. You can be addicted to food. So many different types of people were in the class. Well, you know, he was in the class, and, you know, I talked to him. Miracle. Shh. And, you know, I talked to him and everything in the classes, and, you know, he was always going out and partying, and, you know, he was always feeling down because, you know, he could never find a female to talk to him or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, I knew he wasn't, you know, like he was a little depressed, and I knew that he, you know, kind of looked at life as, you know, it sucked and his life was so bad. I didn't know it was that bad until I got a call from my sister saying that he had taken a whole bottle of, I think it was like NyQuil and a bunch of pills, and his mom went in to wake him up and he was gone. You know, some things just like you don't know people and what they're going through until sometimes it's too late, you know? That's why it's so important to really be nice to every single person you possibly can. You know, make people feel welcome. You know, don't bring people down. You know, always try your best to uplift people. It's not always easy. I still get in my moods where I'm just like, don't mess with me. You know, I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to, you know, associate with people. You know, I'm tired of arguing or, you know, anything, you know, and, you know, I still get in those moods sometimes, and I have to kind of snap myself out of it, you know, and sometimes you just really need to do everything you can just to be nice to someone by simply saying hi. You never know, when you could actually be that support for someone, you know? TJ says, the 3 times I tried, nobody knew what I was doing or when I did it. Exactly. People don't usually know that. And sometimes it's not until it's too late. Rob says, I remember being on Green Bay stream when someone took a bunch of pills to hurt themselves, and Green Bay showed how much he cared for that person. We all tried to help that night. Green Bay is so caring. Yeah, most definitely. You know, Green Bay is one of the most kind-hearted people you could ever meet, you know. And his comedy is so helpful, you know. Such a help in so many ways, you know. And being in a stream with so many, you know, great people, too. Green Bay says, find a way to hang in there. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Blazeskin says, we had suicide prevention at my school. It lasted for a month or so. Yes, and everyone that's in here, please show your support to Blazeskin. Blazeskin is the one that created the thumbnail for my video, and Blazeskin also gave me the I guess you call it hotline. Let me know exactly. Miracle, no.
Back in here.
She also gave me the number that you can text. I think it's Connect to. For help with depression and everything. So definitely, you know, go check Blazeskin out. Amazing with thumbnails, and, you know, amazing with giving me information that I didn't even know. Miracle, no. Annalise, come get her. She has all these tables and stuff from the dollhouse. Don't come hide with me. I'm the one telling Annalise to come get you. She keeps robbing her own dollhouse. Simply beautiful on a budget. Welcome. I have been going through some hard things lately with a lot of great losses, and it's so hard to talk sometimes. You know, and sometimes, you know, simply beautiful. Sometimes talking isn't enough, to be honest. Sometimes you just have to constantly try to surround yourself with the positive people. We are all here to help you. Everyone here cares. Everyone here cares about, your situation and what you're going through. Like I tell everyone that comes in here, the only thing that's not allowed is hate, racism, and, like trolling and things like that on that aspect of anything toxic. Everything else, feel free to talk about it here. Green Bay is a huge supporter. If you really want to feel uplifted, please go check out Cab7. He is one of the best people I've met on YouTube as far as being uplifting, having a positive chat. He sits there, he will literally look at the camera without reading the chat at all and just sit there and talk to you. And it almost feels like he is literally talking to you personally. It really feels like he is caring, and that he actually is looking at you and having a conversation with having a conversation with you. So please go check out Cab7. Trust me, he will help bring your spirits up. Even more than a lot of people. And we all need that outlet. What's going on, Cargo? Welcome. Let's see. Agent said stealing my thumbnail maker. Yeah, I didn't know anything about Blaziken being able to make thumbnails until Asian had talked about the thumbnails, and I saw Asian's thumbnail, and I was like, holy crap, And I actually sat there and told Blaziken kind of maybe what I wanted. Like, I just wanted the word depression, with maybe a light background or something like that. And man, Blaziken came out with something 10 times better than I could have ever even imagined, Yeah, definitely, Green Bay, definitely. Sorry if I'm missing some comments, you guys. Blaziken says, okay, here it is. Text connect to 741-741 for help from a professional. Yes. And she is the one that gave me that information. Yeah, I can't wait to see the shirts, Green Bay. That'd be awesome. Welcome, Sylvia. Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here. Simply says, thank you so much, very much. I am glad there is a channel for us to come to where there is support. Yes, there's actually a lot of channels for support. There really is. Sometimes it just might be hard to find. Welcome, Benjamin. So glad you're here, man. Benjamin says, hey, Eric, have a couple minutes. Just wanted to stop by and say, hey, no problem, man. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I love Cab7. He's a true brother of mine. People don't even know how much, and I don't think Cab7 even fully understands how much he really helps people. He really does. You go in there and he says it's not a sub for sub room, but if you find channels that you enjoy, definitely hit the subscribe button and click that bell. Exact same thing as here. Cab7 is a true inspiration for me and what I'm trying to accomplish and what I'm trying to do. The thing is Cab7's always like, oh, well, you don't have to end my stream, in order for you to, you don't have to end your stream in order for you to come to my stream and have people come over. That's not even just the thing. The thing is that I need Cab7 for my personal uplifting also. And I think that Cab7 can help so many people, and I can stream any time of the day, I can find other times to stream, no problem at all, and I think that, with Cab7, I always try to balance out with our live streams. He can help people, and then my live stream people can come. And that way, if we're not, to me, this is my opinion, if we're not streaming at the same time, if we're streaming at different times, that is more minutes and hours of the day that we are able to help more people, if that makes any sense at all. And that's the whole reason I will always kind of want to end my stream just to send everyone over there, for me also to go over there on my own, for my own, Yes, definitely. I appreciate that, Green Bay. I really do. Really appreciate that. Definitely sub the Cab7. Green Bay is dropping the link. I'm probably behind in comments. Y'all probably already saw all that, right? Appreciate that, dude. Makoto's at 500. That is awesome, man. Makoto, Asian, did you just hit 500 just now? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys, if I miss comments. I got to scroll to the bottom. Did you just hit 500 just now, Asian? Wow. That is amazing. Wow. Asian is a brother of mine. I'm not even going to say YouTube brother. He is a brother of mine. I love Asian so much. I was definitely going to add him to the 500 club. So honored to have been a part of Asian, growing. I mean, it's wonderful. It really is. Oops. I gotta write your whole YouTube name, Asian. I just wrote Asian. I need to write Makoto Asian. And you guys, and I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Blazekin, you're in here, right? So I saw Green Bay do this for someone the other day, and this person didn't ask me to at all. But I saw this person was kind of, a little upset that they didn't hit 500 in my stream because, they've grown so much, in my stream and in Asian stream. But, I really do want to add Blazekin to the 500 club, even though she hit it in Green Bay stream. Green Bay's a brother of mine. I do want to add Blazekin in there because she tried so hard to get to 500. She's done everything she possibly can. She has been the biggest supporter anyone could ask for. So, Blazekin, I am going to add you into that 500 club just because I know how much you've done. I know that you deserve it. And you were right there in my stream, so close to 500. You weren't able to hit it. And then Green Bay Wacky just kind of threw you over that. So, I am going to put you in that because, with everything you've done for everyone. I mean, Blazekin does thumbnails for free. Come on, 219. Let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. Blazekin and Asian kind of, I guess, had a little friendly competition, I guess, going. They were trying to kind of see, I guess, who could get like 500, and they were who could get more subs and stuff. It's just friendly competition because Asian's the first one to tell you he doesn't want subs if they're not going to be active. I can't say enough about Blazekin and Asian. They're amazing people. If you don't know, Asian does he streams games. He does live streaming for video games, Fortnite, Warframe, Rocket League. I think there's one or two others he has done. But he also does painting videos. He does spray paint, and to see the beginning and after of his spray paint videos is awesome. I'm not an artist or anything, but so I couldn't sit here and say, oh, as a professional. But I tell you what, I look at his finished product after he gets through spray painting, and I'm like, even just seeing him like take off the covers and stuff once he's done spray painting, and see the final like finished product, and I'm like, wow, where did that come from? Because to me, it just looks like he's randomly spray painting, And I think Asian's also doing vlogs. Very well-rounded, channel. So, let's see. Let's see. Lincoln says, for you all, I only need 22 more and I can share the world of coins with you. Where are you at, Lincoln? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think they changed it. If you're talking about live streaming, I think they changed it to 25 subs and you can live stream, if that's what you're talking about. That's awesome, Rochelle. Rochelle, 512 subs. Everyone definitely check out Rochelle's channel. She live streams video games as well. Amazing support group that she has over there. Amazing channel. And so relaxed. Some of these people that do live streams during video games, like, I don't understand how they're so relaxed. I'd be raging. It's got to be really hard not to rage. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to catch everything. Oh, what is that? She's dropping whatever you gave her all over the floor.
Fruit bar.
Yeah, she's literally peeling it apart and dropping all over the floor. Avenger says, in my battle in my room, I wrote something about suicidal depression. Awake. A, always stay with the person. W, weapons, look for items that could harm them. A, ask if they are receiving help. Let's see. K, keep calm. E, encourage. Get help. Exactly. I love that saying, Avenger. I think I missed some stuff. I apologize, you guys. I want to go home. Asia says he wants to go home and YouTube now. Green Bay says, whatever you want with Blazkin219, she's great. Add her to your club. That's great. Yeah, definitely. I was shocked. I'll be honest. I know Blazkin. I've seen Blazkin's work. I know Blazkin, does amazing work. But the thing is that when she actually sent me the thumbnail, she actually did Asians, or she did a Fruit Loops box for Asian or whatever. And when she sent me the thumbnail, I was amazed. I didn't even know that was possible. That's awesome, Avenger. No, Miracle, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know what happened to the rest of it, but there's only a little bit right here. I see 2 pieces on the floor. I don't know. I just saw her peeling it apart and just throwing it.
Wait, don't do that.
Let's see.
Your hands.
1 million subs each, Green Bay. Yeah. Hey, dream big, achieve big. That's what I always say. Rochelle says, my next goal is 1K subs. Oh, you'll get that easily, Rochelle. If you go into Green Bay's chat, I'd say that, the people that are always in there, Rochelle, like the people that, for one, are mods, and also the people that are always chatting and that Green Bay kind of shouts out and kind of talks about in his streams. I mean, Green Bay shouts everyone out, but the people he talks about in his streams, definitely make sure you're subbed to them, because those are the biggest supporters. The people that he actually pull up their channels of, people he talks about, people he's personally visited their channels. Green Bay's a very good judge of character. So definitely, I'm pretty sure I've seen you in Green Bay's chat. But, just kind of make sure that you're, sub to all those people that he kind of, talks about and everything. And trust me, you'll get there in no time. I am amazed. I'm in shock that in a month, I'd say a month and a half, since the week after Thanksgiving, I've been able to gain, I think, about 700 subs since then. I mean, yeah, I don't even remember most of the last month. For one, I got over, not wanting to be on camera. 2, I started making videos, which was not my strong suit. I'm still working on that. 3, I've met a lot of people just in the past month who are huge supporters of mine, who I'm a huge supporter of. And then a few months ago, when I first kind of got on YouTube to actually, get on live streams and actually kind of start watching YouTube, which was a few months ago, Boomer, he was a huge support before I was even trying to build my channel. I just went to Boomer's chat, kind of chatted with him. And Lou Rock, I've been friends with them for quite some time. Amazing people. Very blunt and to the point. They don't sugarcoat stuff, which is awesome. Blason said, someday my thumbnails are going to improve so much when I finally get Photoshop. Photo editing always helps me keep my cool. When I'm having a bad day, I look for people's banners to make. Yeah, definitely. And I do need you to redo the banner for me, Blazkin. I couldn't use it just because you kind of put an R in my last name. I meant to tell you and I completely forgot. But yeah, Blazkin also does amazing banners. I'm going to be using the banner that she's made. Put that on my channel. And I mean, for such a young person, a teenager, a young adult, I mean, the talent Blazkin has is awesome. Let's see. Hunter says it's always good to help, but some need professional help. I had Some just come at me for everything, like everything it was obvious. Something was wrong. There was nothing more I could do, but I tried. Yeah, you know, there are certain things, especially when it comes to like PTSD stuff and things that are getting really serious. You know, if you're having the worthless thoughts and I guess the suicidal thoughts, stuff like that, when it gets to that point, you know, you start getting to that point and everything, you know, I'd honestly suggest that you at least call, I don't know if that showed up on stream, but at least if you know, go and get professional help, hopefully you'll be able to talk to them, and maybe they can help you in a way that other people haven't. You know, you can never get enough help. I know there's a pride issue with a lot of people. I know that. You know, I do. I Asian. But yeah, you know, when it comes to pride, trust me, that is my biggest fault. Will you go get her? Mommy's on the phone. Go get her. I don't know what she has. No problem, Blazekin. No problem. And every single person I run into spells it that way, Blazekin, so don't feel bad at all. But, you know, I think sometimes people just... oh, no, did I miss something, Illich? Illich says, sorry to be a pest. Oh, I didn't know you were. I might have missed something. I apologize, Illich. You know you're my brother. How much are banners? Little Dwarf Mommy of 2 boys. Blazekin does them for free. As of right now, she does anyway. Pretty soon, I would kind of hope Blazekin might start charging people the bigger she gets, because she's not going to be able to handle all of it. But right now, she does everything for free. That's awesome, Green Bay. Green Bay says, look, I did not know how much you love doing artwork. I will start shouting this talent out, and eventually you should get paid. Free at first. Get your name out is fine. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I'm so glad Blazekin became a sub. She is awesome. Yeah, definitely. Alyssa says, I can't type. Sometimes doctors do more harm than good. There's a lot of money being made keeping people mentally unsound. Yeah, I agree with that. Some doctors, and I won't go into it too much because that's a whole other subject, but, you know, the whole thing you sign when it says, oh, we're going to make someone comfortable, yeah, you might want to read that whole thing that you're signing. Don't just sign it. I'm just saying. Blake says, I do it for free since it's a hobby for me. Yeah, no problem. You know, definitely at first, you know, do it for free until, you know, your name kind of gets out there. But eventually, you know, I do think that you might want to, and it doesn't have to be much, but just for your time, you know, maybe start charging so that, you know, you can actually have a calendar and a schedule of it, you know. Hey, it just says, once we're famous, what are we going to do? Green Bay says, I would suggest setting up a PayPal account and maybe do it for donations, like let a person decide if they want to donate for making them one. It could still be free, but some will donate. Yeah, for sure. That's an awesome idea. Just for the option. Well, I'm not on it. Oh, that's the light. Never mind. I thought it was a laptop. Lincoln says, 2 more, I will hit 500 subscribers. That's awesome, Lincoln. That's awesome. I won't be on here very much longer at all. I'm already over an hour. I try to keep them at an hour. That never works, though. Green Bay knows that feeling. Huh? Yeah, my wife said she's going to set a timer. What's going on, Miss Ariana? Glad you made it. Oh, no problem, Asian. No problem. Virch Official, welcome. Happy New Year. Blaze says, stream a lot more, Makoto. Green Bay, I am trying to get my mom to make a PayPal to find her old one. Little Dwarf Mommy, please email me at pretty.dna78@gmail.com. Awesome. There's 20. There's 21 people in here. We can do our absolute best. I might have like 5 minutes left on stream before I get my head chopped off. All right, TJ. I appreciate you being here, man. We'll definitely catch you later. That's awesome, though, Lincoln. And, you know, let's see. Today's Tuesday. Green Bay should be streaming tonight, so definitely check his channel out. And I will say this because I think there is someone watching in the background that I might have made mad earlier, and I just want to explain exactly what should happen, because I'm tired of seeing people that will use my friends' channels for self-promoting. You know, when you go onto a video or you go into a live chat, you don't even say hey. Yeah, you don't even say hey to anyone. You're just like, sub me, I need subs. You know, my channel does this, and then when, you know, you don't talk at all and you just leave, like, really? And when you use someone else's video to go and comment back to people, it's not even your video or my video, but you're coming to my comment on their video and telling me, go check out your channel. That's, no, bad form. You know, don't do that crap. I'm so sick of people thinking that they can gain subscribers that way. If you want a sub for sub, there's tons of people out there. If you want to gain a lot of subs, go to Green Bay Wacky stream. If you want to, you know, gain support and you want to be uplifting, then you're more than welcome to come in here. You're more than welcome to go to Cap 7s. You're more than welcome to go to Green Bay's, you know, but don't just sit there and start spamming other people's videos thinking that you're going to get subscribers, because I guarantee you all of the subscribers that you're going to get, they're not going to be active. I guarantee you they're not going to be active, you know? Yeah, exactly, Green Bay. I wouldn't be alive if I start streaming 6 hours. What's going on, Lou? I think I missed a few people coming in. Welcome, Jeanette. Glad you're here. Welcome, Lou Rock. Man, glad y'all all came. JV Mama, what's going on? I think you were in here a minute ago, or earlier, JV, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. I missed something. I'm trying to find. Okay. Agent says, and or if they sub you and then they say sub me back. Like, really? That happened in my chat. Yeah. Yeah. And then they just want to, like, you know. But hey, Agent actually kind of helped that person turn it around. But Agent has had people do the same thing. Come in there and say, hey, check out my channel. I'm live right now. Like, seriously? You know, get out of here with that. You know, I understand coming in. I don't mind you letting people know what your channel is about. I don't mind you self-promoting in a way, but don't just come into my stream, not say hey to anyone, not say anything at all. I don't even know you, and you come in like the other dude did a week ago or whatever it was, say, I'm doing a giveaway, but you got to pay $5 to enter. And then he gets mad when I tell him, you know, that, no, we're not doing that. That's not a giveaway. Didn't say hey, didn't do anything, just wanted people to pay him money. Like, you know, get out of here. You know, I don't have time for all that crap. We are positive, we are uplifting, and we're not going to let people get taken for a ride. Sorry to say, we're not. All right, Flutter Dude, appreciate you being here. Let's see. Yeah, definitely, Rochelle. Definitely, Rochelle. You will be surprised. If you go into Green Bay's chats, you will be shocked at, you know, the growth you can experience. Yeah, he is, Lou Rock. He is. He definitely is. And you don't have to put that exclamation point in my chat. I'm not going to, like, read that stuff out loud. I don't mind that stuff in my chats. Some people do, and that's perfectly fine. I can understand that. But, you know, if y'all want to say, like, you know, certain words or whatever, that's fine in my chat, you know, because I just won't read over it, and it doesn't stay on my video anyway. So, just so y'all know, y'all don't have to worry about all that. I know, you know, some people still try to not type it out, but and that's cool. What's going on, TJ? Welcome. Okay, awesome, JV. Yeah, I thought I did see you towards the beginning of the thing. Yeah, definitely. Green Bay, I've never heard Green Bay sit there and say, sub me back. That's, to me, that, I mean, I understand, and like Green Bay says, you know, it's fine if people do that in his chat. He's fine with it. But, you know, with people that are actually trying to gain supporters, you know, you just don't go and start saying, sub me back and begging people for subs. That's why people have thousands of subs and 20 to 50 views on their videos. You know, there are exceptions. You know, people just find, you know, subs that might not enjoy the content. I understand that. But, you know, a lot of people, if you start begging for subs, you're going to have thousands of subs and no views on your videos. And what's the point in that, you know? Just to have a big number? What does a big number do? We don't get paid off of how many subs we have, you know? And you can play the numbers all you want. But if you get to 1 million subs and all of them were of you begging for it, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million subs. You're still not going to be getting your, you know, thousands of views on videos, you know? Lou Rock says, yo, Eric, shout out my Uncle Mark. He doesn't do YouTube, but he's right here laughing with me, watching you. That's awesome. Huge shout out to Mark, Lou's uncle. That's awesome. Lou is my brother, you guys. Check his channel out. His channel should be one of my featured channels under my channels tab on my channel. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. Miss Ariana says some people take it too far. Yeah, definitely. And that's awesome, Rochelle. I will definitely Benjamin. Definitely, Rochelle. I'll probably see you there tonight on Green Bay stream. I try to be in there as much as I can. It's getting harder and harder to stay into streams now that I have more supporters that I'm trying to return the favor and support. You know, it's getting a lot harder for that. Okay, Green Bay, is dude behind the camera streaming, or are you streaming somewhere? Or I heard you say earlier about getting on the panel. Let me know so I can try and be there. I forgot to check. Okay, cool. My coffee was great. Yeah, definitely, Asian. What's going on, Chris's World? Welcome, man. I'm so glad you're here. I really appreciate you being here. Huge shout out to Chris's World. True down-to-earth guy. Wears his emotions on his sleeve. Very awesome guy. You know, what you see is what you get with him. Huge shout out to him. Let's see. Let's see. The people that grow the most in my chat's taking an interest in people. Yeah, exactly. You know, if you look at, and I'm sure Green Bay probably won't mind me saying this, but if you look at the people in Green Bay's chat, the people saying sub me, sub me, sub me, if you go look at their channels, they don't have any views. I mean, you draw your own conclusions. But people do gain a ton of subs and a ton of supporters from Green Bay's channel. It's just there's people in there that try to do it the wrong way. And, like Green Bay says, he doesn't care if people do that. You know, let them. Green Bay is all for everyone doing what they want. You know, no hate. No, I think he says no sexy talk and no cursing in his streams. But, you know, other than that, you know, Green Bay doesn't mind if you say sub me or whatever. But there are ways to go about it to gain supporters, you know. Yeah, 5,000 subs and 15 views. Yeah, I saw it. You know, I saw it for myself, Asian, and it was shocking that people do that. You know. Hunter says I want coffee now. Fritz Official says, and even if you support other people, they don't support you because they probably unsubbed you. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You know, if you say sub me or I subbed you, sub back, whatever. You know. If people are just subbing you just to be subbed or just because, you know, you're going back and forth, you know, they're probably not going to support you, you know. Wow, really? Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you before. I apologize if I have. Maybe you changed your name. It says, Eric, I took your advice as well as Cap7's advice about subs and for you just to work hard to grow your channel. So thanks. I appreciate that, man. I really do. You know, and there's a lot of people in here that can help you grow your channels and stuff, you know, that can help you, you know, legitimately grow your channel in a good way. I saw, Little Mommy, it looked like you had corrected one of your previous comments, but I think I missed the previous comment. I apologize. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely Green Bay. Let's see. Yes, please. Blazkin says, "Hey everyone, if you can, please check out my giveaway video and please join." Most definitely. Please go check that out. Yeah, keep it PG. Yeah, you know, and I tell people in my chat, you know, each chat is different, you guys. So kind of pay attention to the host. You know, it'd be nice if we kind of had like little rules on like one side of the thing. Miracle, no. Get whatever it is away from her. Don't just let her do that. She's hitting the heater. Or whatever you call that thing.
Now she has another thing. She's using it with the toys.
Miracle, why are you acting out? Oh, Extreme Venom Gamer. Oh, okay. I know exactly who you are now. You changed the picture and your name. I had no clue. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, and like in my chats, you know, whatever you say, the chat might block you from some stuff. You know, I don't really mind. just try not to use like the F word too much because, out of respect for the other people in the chat. Doesn't bother me because I'll just read over it, Let's see. I'm missing nope. I missed something. My friend asked me what my sub goal is, and I told him that I just like to do videos about what is serious and what is fun. It's nice to have subs, and I would love to become friends with some of them. Yeah, awesome. That's a good way of looking at it. I don't think I saw it, TJ. I apologize. You might have to retype it in. I have to skip some comments to try and keep up. I apologize. So just go ahead and retype it out if you can. Green Bay says, no, not doing an afternoon stream, just going to chat with the dude private. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Green Bay, definitely. Thank you for stopping by. That really means a lot. Extreme says, yes, new year, new start, and determined to stay focused. Definitely. That's a really good goal. Let's see. Aaron says, Little Dwarf Mommy of Two Boys says, Aaron, in about 10 minutes, I will be doing a live of about depression and addiction. Would you be available to join? That'd be awesome. Oh, you did mean Eric. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't see an Eric, but yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll definitely be off of here. And my phone is actually at 34%. It's actually lasted that long. That's surprising. But yeah, I will definitely be there. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this down. I'm gonna read off the people that are in the clubs because I haven't read it. Sometimes I even forget. But I'm gonna read off everyone that's hit the clubs in the chat. She's playing with some pink something. For those who have joined the 100 club, who have hit, I should have ended the stream. Little Dwarf Mommy, I should have ended the stream like 20 minutes ago. I can just like feel my wife's eyes staring down at my neck right now, even though she's not looking at me. But yeah, those who have reached 100 in my stream are Andy Waugh, the Anna Nicole channel, Natty, the Paramaniac fam, Lisa Hosier Babcock, and Joshua Capers. All amazing people. All very amazing people. Those who have hit 500 in my streams. And also very amazing people. Definitely go check these people out. Megan's blog, who is like, a sister to us. She's become friends with my wife. Her and her husband, Wicked. They both have channels. Amazing people. Joel Hardy, Hen Kid, We Didn't Reap 420, JV Mama, who is in here, Makoto Asian, who is also in here, and Blazekin219, who I added today. Makoto Asian and Blazekin I added today. All awesome people, all people that I've been to their channels. I've seen their videos, and just people that you really should check out. Those who are in the 1K club. These people hit 1K in my stream. I'm very honored. I'm not even at 1K yet, and these people are hitting 1K in my stream. So glad to be the person that they came to, to hit 1K. It's Tammy Sully 12, Brenda G's Designs, Elliot Plays, DDM, and Llama Monster. All amazing people, all people that I've been to their channels. I've checked them out. Huge supporters of mine. And I appreciate everyone being here. And definitely hope that you guys, if you haven't seen my video on depression, please go check it out. Please share that video. You never know. Hold on, let me scroll back up. I'll try to read it, TJ, real quick. Let me see. I'm making everyone in our community a mod because I had to block someone and ban them. Okay, that's awesome, TJ. No worries. I mean, because we're gonna run into those people that Miracle! Stop. Sorry, you guys. She's being very bad. But yeah, all those people that I read off, amazing people. And just please go check out that video of depression that I uploaded last night. Please share it with everyone. Please share it on your social media. Get it out there. I hope that it's able to help people. I hope that it actually can, be a kind of a welcoming into the channel and into our community for people that really need the help. And like I tell people all the time, you don't have to come in and chat. If you just want to sit back and listen, I have no problem with that too. I just want to be able to help people any way I can. I appreciate that, Benjamin. I really do. I appreciate everyone that's on Twitter, that has added me on Twitter, and that has communicated and, retweeted my stuff. It means a lot. I started out with Twitter, I think, about a month ago, less than a month ago. And I mean, it's growing, and I'm very humbled and appreciative of you guys. So thank you, all of you guys. All of you guys that are here. I really appreciate it. We had so many people come in here today, and it means a lot. And I hope that you guys will be around later. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream, but I will definitely see you guys on Green Bay Wacky stream this afternoon. Talk to you later.